Everybody in this world has at least one person that loves them. And to say that somebody loves you, I mean, that's huge. That's a really big deal. The fact that you can say that you have someone in your life that cares about you that much is pretty fantastic. It could be anybody, right? It could be your grandmother. I love you. It could be your dad.
I love you, kiddo.
It could be your friend.
I love you, bro.
It could be anybody. So just knowing that you have somebody there for you is enough to make you recognize that you are not alone and that you have someone that cares about you. And that's one of the most fulfilling feelings I think that we can have here. You're watching me right now, which means you have access to the internet. I can't even say enough good things about the internet. I mean, the internet gives you a connection with everybody in the world. We can connect to everybody. We can talk to anybody. It's just such an incredible gift. What do you think about that anyway?
The internet. Wow. Yeah. The internet. It definitely is an excellent tool. I mean, you have access to everything on there. Anything you could possibly dream of, you have access to. If you want to learn something new, you go on the internet. If you'd like to try something new, if you want to connect with people that are maybe going through something that's the same as you, you go on the internet. It's really a great tool. Just make sure you don't go looking up any boobies on there. Or at least if you do, make sure you delete your browser history. Wow.
Now, number 3 on our list is that you are one of a kind. And you may have things that you aren't too fond of about yourself, and you may have things, I hope you have things that you love. But at the end of the day, there's something so fulfilling to know that you are the only you that has ever existed and will ever exist. 100% authentic. There's strength in that. Would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, you think about it, you know, like, really, you're the only you. You're the only you in here. We gotta know that we got something going on that no one else has, you know? And you're the only you that'll ever be, with your same makeup and your DNA and, you know, however all that works. To me, it really just comes down to one thing, and that's the universe is within us. We are made of star stuff. We are a way for the universe to know itself.
That was really beautiful, actually. So the number 4 that I'm giving you was actually inspired by a documentary that I watched recently. It's called I Am, and what they said was that if you were to take a person that was, say, out in the forest, freezing cold, you know, it's raining on them, they're drenched, they're shivering, they have no food, they're hungry. If you were to take a person in that state and you were to bring them inside a home and it was warm and you were to set them beside a fire and you were to give them some food and give them a blanket and warm them up, that person's needs have absolutely been met. You would definitely be able to say that that person is happier being in that home with that food in his stomach than being out in the freezing rain. But as soon as you start adding things on top of that, where you add on to a human's basic essential needs, that's when there isn't any change in your state of happiness, which tells us that happiness comes from a different spot. Do you have any thoughts about that?
Back when I was a young girl, we didn't have much. We had our warm beds to sleep in at night, and we had chores coming out the yin-yang just 'cause we needed to get by. It really just blows my mind to think about the way that things have gone in this world. And you know, I wonder, because we didn't have any of it, but I swear that we were happier. You don't need the stuff. Your iPads and your CD players. You don't need them. You need a warm bed, okay? You need food in your tummy. And you need love in your life. And all the rest of it is just madness.
Grandma!
I'm just trying to tell them how I feel. You asked me to do this.
And number 5 on my list of reasons to be happy right now is the phrase, "This too shall pass." This too shall pass is just a great reminder that life continues moving forward. We will become older and wiser, and we will learn that even though something can seem like everything all at once, it's just one moment, and you will get through it.